Hello everyone, welcome, and in today's episode we're going to be looking at Fate Zero again. Previously I looked at Amiyakiri-Sugu. Today we're actually looking at a accessory set. We're actually looking at the Exride again, because the last time I looked at the Exride sets we looked at the American bike, which was in gold, a gold version of it. But today we're actually looking at the Fate Zero Saber motored Cuirassier SP Ride 05. So this is actually from Fate Zero, and the reason why I've read the back of it here, you can probably see. So yet again we're coming back to the Exride series. They are a verticalized accessory for the Figmas, and this one just happens to be designed for a Saber Zero version. So let's actually have a look at Saber motored Cuirassier on Fate Zero. Let's have a look at this bike accessory for Saber.
Cute anime, open up your heart and tell me you love me. We will be together again and you. Just look into your dreams, there you'll find me. Cute anime. I hope we will be together this one world.
Hello everyone, welcome to CuteanimefiguresShow. I'm your host, Craig, and today we're looking at Exride. So we're bringing back to the Exride series. These are a Figma vertical line. Yes, a vertical set series, and today we're looking at Fate Zero. So this is the motorbike which is designed for the Fate Zero version of Saber from the Figma series. And this is Saber motored Cuirassier, and this is the SP Ride 05, as it says on the back of the packaging here. I'll show you the size and stuff like that before we get into today's video review. So let's actually jump into the video review and actually take a look at the bike itself. And I know it includes an extra piece for Saber and two hands, and I'll also show off Saber Zero with this bike and put it on display and stuff like that in today's episode. Let's have a look at Saber motored Cuirassier from the Fate Zero series and Exride. Let's have a look. So here we are with the Exride Figma Saber motored Cuirassier from Fate Zero. So this is one of the Exride accessories. Like I said before, I already looked at the American bike gold version. So as you can probably tell, the packaging is in the similar black design as all the Exride sets. I think some of them are. So as you can probably tell, here's a picture of the Fate Zero logo, Exride Saber motored Cuirassier, and this is SP Ride 05. Also a nice picture of Saber here on Fate Zero, and I do have the Figma Fate Zero Saber, so we can show off the bike and actually the Figma itself. Coming around to the back here, as you can probably tell, it's all like silver metallic here. It says the exact same thing, Saber motored Cuirassier on there, and it shows you a picture of the bike. It does not transform, I don't think, because I've never seen this before until the actual bike itself. Not seen a show yet, but I will do if I get some time to watch it. And Exride underneath there, and it's just the same thing for the top. Exride in silver. So let's actually get this bike opened up, and also I'll show off the Figma as well. And it does include some accessories for Figma Saber. So let's actually open it up from this side, since the tape's on this side, you see. There we go. Okay, let's actually pull up this tab right here. It lifts up from the top, you see. Just pull this out, like so. So this is very big. We've got some instructions, nothing else but a blue background inside the box. So the bike is very silver. Actually, I do get some instructions. As you can probably tell here, we've got some instructions here. Shows off the extra hair piece and stuff. And that. And 2 hands, the bike, and the base. That's all you get. Okay, here's the bike. It looks pretty cool inside the package here. Very thin looking. Also I've got 2 hands here and that. And it looks like we've got some tape holding it together. I believe there is. Because these are really well packaged. The Exride sets. So sure there's something here. So actually just lay it down so I can actually have that over there. We've got some more tape once again underneath. See that there. Okay. Hope you guys can just see. So it looks like it's all taped in some plastic. This on the floor, this thing. Actually, here's the base. It's very clear. And then we're going to the bike itself. And the accessories, if I can actually get it. Little hands. So this is an Exride set, like I said. You don't get anything else with it, apart from an extra headpiece for a Saber. You can probably tell here is the extra headpiece, really cool, really nicely detailed. Got a ponytail there. Here's the stand, kind of like a clear stand thing going on. And here's the extra hands. These are for the handlebars. You can probably see. 2 black extra hands and stuff. Very shiny indeed. And the bike itself. Oh, this is really heavy. This must be made out of die cast. This thing here. Get a good look at the details there. Really nice. It does swivel here, backwards and forwards. It doesn't transform, I don't think. Nope, it doesn't. It's got rubber tires, just like the Figma accessories. Pretty cool indeed. And yeah, really cool. Got a thing there for the feet to go on. Got a beautiful design going on here. This is really, really heavy, and these are really, really shiny. So it's like really nice, detailed, just really a lovely designed bike. As you can probably tell, I've got things here on the side there. So just a really beautiful detailed bike. Also, there is a peg here for the bike if you want to use the stand for Saber, if she's doing a wheelie or something. I should put this underneath the bike to stop it from falling over, as you can probably see there. We'll actually have the, I'll show you the bike on its own on the thing here, then I'll show you a Saber. So yeah, all this lower piece here is all made out of die cast metal, which that's a really good way to actually do it. Let's bring that there, so yeah, to stand up pretty well with that. This is just a fantastic bike. It's really cool in design, really beautiful indeed. I'll switch it on so you guys can actually see bike in all its glory. Just a really beautiful design. It is very tremendous indeed. All the shiny metal there. It's really cool indeed. Okay, how do you actually get Saber on the bike, and how do you actually switch out the hands and stuff? It's pretty simple. We'll bring in Saber 0 version, and here she is. Saber 0 version, if I can just zoom out here. There we go. So there's the Fate 0 version, and as you can probably tell, she has that clear Excalibur there, and like this effect piece. So I'll remove that. I'll also remove that thing there. Remove this on the other hand if I can. So, okay, there. And I do have another sword that I can actually use for Saber. So here's the sword that I can use for her. Looks pretty cool. Okay, look at that. Really nice. So this is the sword that I'll use this flare with. So here's the alternative head piece. Let's actually use this for Saber. I'm actually just going to unpeg her from the stand. So you don't need that stand anymore. You can use it with the bike, but I personally suggest don't use it. Just be careful with plugging it in and stuff like that. I just don't want to have any problems with that. She will actually sit on the bike. As you can probably tell, she will actually sit on it. Stuff. She is actually made for the bike. I'm just gonna unpeg her head here, so I can actually put the other one on. And I don't know if you can tell, because this part here is clear and this other part isn't. It's kind of like painted in. So now we've got that other piece, just replace it where the other one was, like so, and you just put the facial expression on that you want. I'm going to have this facial expression on. And as you can probably tell, it does actually fit on here, like that. Looks a bit big, and that, but at least just got that one on there. Now to actually switch out the hands, you just unpeg them as usual, and you can actually slip the hands that you're gonna use for the bike. So these other ones are actually designed for the motorcycle. Just so you know. So as you can probably tell, they are actually designed for the bike. I'm actually going to have a holding the bike with both hands. Perfect. So without any So there you go, you got those hands in there. Should you actually push it right in there, like that. So as you probably notice, you can actually look upwards. Probably tell. You can actually look upwards. And also trying to get her on the bike itself. Let's try that. So can get around the bike here. Let's kind of try that. So these actually do go on. Yeah, if we can actually get our hands on there. So it's actually trying to get that on there. And try and do the same with the other one. Try and put the other hand in here. Bit of fiddling around to do so. She does fit on there. Let me try and something here. So as you can probably tell, you can probably get her on there with both things. I don't know if you can actually get it to sit down really well. I'm not too sure about that. But there she is on the bike. You can probably tell. So she looks good on there, like so. Let's have a good look. So there she is riding the bike with both hands on there. She's actually sitting right up to the bike itself. Yeah, let's kind of play around here, see how we can actually get her on the bike. There is a thing for like the stand, like showing you with the thing. Actually shows you a different facial expression with the so let's try and get her to like actually sit right down on there. I get it to really sit. Now it can be really tricky. Yeah, really tricky with the hands. All you gotta do is just slide them on there. They slide on there really well. It's just near the shadow there. So they're trying to get her to actually sit really down. Not 100% sure. Trying to get it to actually sit with the grooves on the actual bike here, because there's actually some thing going on here. So I'm not too sure how to actually get her to really sit down, because she looks like she's stood up actually on the bike. So you can actually have her like that. I guess if you can have her arms like that, I suppose you can possibly get it done. Oops. And it's just kind of slipped out from there. And possibly get that hand to put it back on there. And then try and actually, like I said before, it's really tricky trying to get her to actually sit down on this thing. So you kind of have her like that if you want to, like she's really angry. Let's get a close-up shot of this, like that. So she's kind of really pissed, and she's actually with the bike. And also there is another thing here. Oops. Yet again, it's just trying to get both feet actually on these small bar things here. That's the only thing I'm trying to get her to do, is try to get it to sit down. So it's come out of the joint here. Okay, there we go. Just takes a little bit of while trying to get things to go to play into place. Stuff. So it's just ignore the computer. So actually trying to get her to actually sit on the thing is pain in the butt than I thought it was. Ooh, can't watch that thing there on the thing. But yeah, just all you do is slip your hands across here, and also slip a hand across the other one. To try and get it in. It does work well. You can actually have it like that if you wish to. I'm trying to get it balance on there. There you go. So as you can probably see, it is a really good vehicle. I just say it's fantastic. Trying to get it to actually sit really on there is a pain in the butt, I should say, because the legs will actually pop off, which I just had. And one problem at the moment here, where her leg's just popping off. Well, you can actually have a holding the bike with both hands. For me, I'm actually going to have this attached to her overhand, which if I can detach her from the bike for a minute and switch out that overhand. No, there's a bracelet. No, the bracelet's just come off. Yeah, she actually has a little bracelet, by the way. And just move it on there so I can actually bracelet in there so I can actually switch out this overhand. And there goes the bracelet. Maybe I should slip her off the bike before I do that. Maybe I should. So it is a little bit tricky to switch hands when she's actually on the bike. Overall, it's really great to have it, an additional accessory. I'll put the Excalibur sword in her hand here, which she can actually hold, and hands just come off again. It's probably the first time that this has actually happened. So here's the sword. So you can actually have her holding a sword if you want to. Feels kind of loose in there because of this hand, which I used it for the other weapon. Let's actually get her on the bike now. So you can actually have her on the bike, and you can have her holding the sword in one hand. So you can actually do this type of pose, I should think. So yeah. It's just really awkward trying to get her on here. Rotate them there. Just really awkward to actually get her to sit on here. So yeah, there we go, that's that. So kind of have the bike like that going, which is fantastic. Let's actually get her actually with one leg on the thing here. I think she's riding the bike with one hand. Kind of going on here. It's just really awkward trying to get it to sit on it. It's one of the downfalls, I think. I'll probably so we're trying to get it to sit on the thing. Okay, I have it with the Excalibur sword in a hand. Just kind of get it to hold the back handle here. So with this leg, there's definitely something up with this leg. Sorry about that, that's just my shoulder there. Yeah, it is a bit fiddly trying to get this on. I know I expected it to be this fiddly. So I'm trying to get it to and she's kind of got the Excalibur sword in her hand. As you can probably see, looks pretty good in the scale. She is in scale with the motorcycle. It's kind of like this. I kind of like it like that. So look, so she's like yelling. I got a yelling face going on there, and she's kind of got the Excalibur sword in her hand, and the hand just dropped off. Excuse me while I plug this in. This doesn't happen all the way. It just it happens today. Probably because I've not plugged it in probably. So that's actually there. Kind of have it. Like that. Pretty cool. You know, having the hands on there is probably feels a little bit loose. I should think probably have that going like that, and this leg's probably loose. No, it isn't. It's fine. So you can actually get some good poses out of it. We're standing up and that. It's just sometimes you're trying to get things on here and things pop out like this, and here I think it's going to try and do that same thing. We're trying to get how to ride the bike. Okay, let's try and get it posed here for you guys to have a see. Kind of have it like going down like that. Have it holding the bike up. As you can probably tell, the hands in the way. I wonder what that was. So yeah, the bike is really nicely detailed, and this is like die-cast metal. So overall, it's a really nice bike indeed. You can get it for Saber if you want to. It's just really hard to pose her actually on the bike itself. Because there is little notches that you can actually get it to sit on here. But just watch out for a few things. I don't know if you can actually get it to actually sit like that. She's got one arm up there and the other leg down. So I should get that up there like that. I can pull that off. So you could actually get one leg down like that and have the other one actually up. Or both of them down as pose. Try to pull off a good pose here. So yeah. Really wacky poses. Oh god, she's falling off again. She will fall off the bike quite a lot, especially in this review. She is. Trying to get her on here. There's no instructions how you actually put her on the bike. I don't know what that is. There's an indentation there somewhere. Anyway, so there is an indentation, some parts on the bike for like stands. But yeah, just getting her actually on the bike itself is just absolutely a pain. Because the handlebars are right over here, you see, and you have to get her upwards. It's actually that's alright. That sword is really loose on her. I can tell that. So trying to get it to do some kind of good pose on the bike there. So kind of like that. Kind of just doesn't look right. Maybe I can just get it to stand on here, like so. And kind of have the on there as well if I can. So she's actually riding the bike and actually standing on it, like so. Like doing something like that. But yeah, there's just no way of getting it to actually sit down on it properly. Let's actually try and follow it a little bit for the end of this review. So just try and have a go at this for you guys. I know that hand is a bit dodgy, so we're trying to get her to actually sit down on there. So I'm gonna try and get that there, and then trying to actually get a hand actually on the bike handle itself. So like that. That's probably what this facial, what it wants. You know, this hairpiece. That's why they included it. So that's probably why included that. So try and get that on there. It doesn't look too bad from a far away distance, but when you try and get her actually to stand or sit on here, as you can probably tell that it's kind of just pulled away from her, and trying to get to actually have a hand there. Kind of rotate her arm there. Try to get that actually to go on there. No, come on. I'll try and get her on this bike. There we go, we've actually got her on. Her feet are not actually on the little notches there for the thing. All she's doing is just holding her sword. Whoops, way too high, I suppose. Gotta bring it down here. Not that down, but come on. I want to get a good pose out of her. Like that. You can actually get it to work out like that, so. Yeah, it's just really an awkward way of trying to get it to sit on it. So it's just like that. It's and down on this side. And with this leg here, it's just that it's really awkward. Actually trying to get the Figma to actually sit on it. And also there's bits of silver that's like rubbing off the bike. So trying to try this one more. So as you can probably see, I have Saber on her bike. This is the Exride Saber motored Cuirassier from Fate Zero. It takes a while to actually get her on the bike. As you can probably see, earlier I was trying to get her on the bike. It was a little bit difficult. Well, I'm actually going to jump into my final thoughts for her, for the bike actually. It is a really nice bike, really well detailed. So I'm actually going to show you it from the back view here, so you can actually see from all the way around, like that. Really cool indeed. So actually have it like that, so you can actually tell. Really well detailed. It just absolutely looks awesome. Just gonna actually stop this here like that. Just zoom out here, so I can actually put the box here in front of the figure. Well, behind it actually. Just put the box there, like that. So overall, it is a fantastic accessory. Definitely recommend picking it up for Figma Zero version of Saber. So she is from the Fate Zero series in the Figma line. Any problems with it? No, I can't see anything wrong with the bike at all. It does take a while to actually get it to sit on there, so that's one thing I can actually say. But overall, just a wonderful accessory to have. Can't wait to review some more Exride bikes. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. So yeah, overall great bike accessory for Saber. Definitely check it out. Definitely worth picking up if you have the Zero version of Saber. Overall, just a really good accessory, and it looks fantastic on display. So here's a display video showing all of my Fate Stay Night Figmas and Fate Zero Figmas on display. And I'll see you very soon. Arigato and sayonara. Until next time, take care. So here we have the Saber mounted Cuirassier bike on Fate Zero on display. As you can probably tell, it looks pretty awesome indeed. So as you can probably tell, I've got all of my Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero figures on here, along with a couple of others. So as you can probably tell, here's the bike. Looks fantastic on display. There you go. So there you go. Got a really nice display going here, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Arigato and sayonara. Until next time, take care.